Miss Trigger Happy.
I'd say first big words. Let's just say first time. I can show you better. I'm begging you. I'm begging. Please. I can show you better. I know I can, man. I know it. I just know it, man. Just please, man. Just please. I'm begging you. Please, Alexis. Please. Alexis, Mom, I'm begging you. Please, man. Please. Alexis, look at me. Please, man. That's all I can keep saying is just please.
Please what?
Please, man. Please.
No.
Oh my God, Alexis, please, man. Please.
Good afternoon to you all. I hope that you're feeling blessed and highly favored on today. Getting straight into things, the topic of discussion on today will be she can't respect you as a man because she views you as a homegirl. Or she sees you as a homegirl, rather. Now, this is a topic, we're going to speak on a lot of different things on today. I'm going to try to make this a quick one, but, I'm going to take the proper time to indulge on each topic so that you truly understand this, because it is my belief, as I scroll through social media, as I scroll through popular culture, I look at movies, I listen to music, watch music videos and things to this effect. Oftentimes they say it's an attack on everything else, on the rights of the people, is that and the third. But I think one of the biggest things under attack in America right now is masculinity. And, just kind of giving a few examples as to how I see this, I'm seeing women throwing drinks in the faces of men, disrespecting them willy-nilly, slapping them across the head, mushing them, cussing at them, this, that, and the third, treating them like they little children, and, and it's all gravy. I'm looking at it. Really, I kind of loving hip hop to best describe it. Everything that you see on there, that's kind of sets the tone for the relationship as of right now. And it's all fun and games while you're viewing it on TV, but oftentimes I see this lead to the destruction of many relationships, because every man has his mountain. Every man has an ego about himself. And so oftentimes when they don't receive that respect that they feel they deserve from their woman, it puts them in precarious positions oftentimes. And many men are often curious as to why their women disrespect them. And I come here to tell you on today that out of the numerous reasons, and we're going to cover many, but all of them fall under one umbrella, which is feminine traits. I come here to tell you that the reason why she can't respect you as a man is because she views you in the same light as she views her homegirl. Now, Justin, what do you mean by this? So let me go ahead and get into one of the first examples. So, removing feminine language from your vocabulary. So this is a big one. Now, I remember the first time I heard street dudes, start referring to themselves as bitches and hoes. I couldn't believe it. Like, who in the world I made this cool? That was my first reaction to that. Like, who in the world I made this acceptable? Like, what up, bitch? Shit, cool and goddamn. What you want, hoe? Shit, love you, bitch. Alright, fuck with me, hoe. This is crazy. Like, in the you talking like this around women, y'all don't you popularize this to where women see you refer to other men as bitch and hoes as a term of endearment. But then you won't turn around and call your woman either one of those names. You know what I mean? So what type of greeting is that? What type of show of respect is that as a man? What type of separation is that when you're referring to another male, or fully grown male, which is supposed to be a man, you're referring to him a bitch or a hoe? It's crazy. But so that's one thing, just as far as from a street aspect where I see it oftentimes. And the woman is always watching. And so if you were referring to each other like that, how easy is it for her to come out of her mouth and say something disrespectful to the same effect? But it has a different twist to it when it comes out of her mouth. But it is what it is. You've made provision for this. Now moving over to the square man, or the regular man, so to speak, feminine language. I hear it all the time. And my belief is that most men, they believe in ingratiating themselves with the woman, or making themselves more personable. Maybe if I show myself to be influenceable, to where she can actually influence me. Maybe if I pick up on her language and we begin to use the same terms and things like this will build a bond there. But I come here to tell you on today that no, that won't build a bond, because that lingo that she's using, she got it from her favorite man in her life. She got it from an ex-boyfriend. She got it from a favorite rapper, whatever may have you. And so you biting her lingo, son, that puts you on the same level, that actually puts you beneath the men that she was with previously. And this is shit that her homegirl does. And lingo is so very important. And let me get into some examples of those terms, such as sipping tea, toxic masculinity. He's just a narcissist. What's some of these other feminine terms that they be using? Petty. I'm petty. Everybody's saying this right now. Men ain't petty. That's men ain't petty. That's all. That's reserved for the women and the children, dog. Stop playing. We're not petty. But this is setting the tone again for the behavior that is allowed. Feminine behavior, once again. Bitch. All this type shit. You feel me? Like, that's a no. You feel me? If you want to mind, that is a no. A primary example of this. At a job I was working at, women gonna always try to tell Justin what the hell going on, on the low. You feel me? Because I don't allow gossiping and shit like that. But I'll get into that in a second. But anyway, she telling me, she like, I ain't gonna say bloody name, but she like, yeah, she was like, it's just crazy to me, because I think he's trying so hard to be like. And his little mentor, manager that was above him, was actually a woman. So he was adopting her language. And so he's in meetings, he's talking to agents and things like this. And he's on the phone, a grown man, on here talking about, yes. Bro, what you doing? Like, Like, it's crazy, but women see this though. But subconsciously, you're putting yourself on the same level as her homegirl, or her equal, so to speak. And of course, for you to be viewed in the light that you want to be viewed in, obviously that would be a conflict of interest, But now this may only manifest itself at certain times. But at the times where it does manifest, once it begins to peek its head, it's almost too late. Once you lose the respect, you really kind of can never get that back. But that's the first part of what I wanted to address, was the feminine language. Now, secondly, let's see what we have here. Gossiping, or playing patty cake with the woman, as I like to refer to it as. That's a big character trait of women oftentimes. If you grew up around women, or if you've just been friends with women before, like if you don't play the the friend role, to where they just comfortable talking how they would talk amongst themselves around you, then how women gossip, and so their whole lives typically revolve around gossiping and talking about what the next man doing, and who he talking to, and this girl, and what type of little drama that they feel like is going on, and this, that, and the third. And it's just a whole lot of little bullshit. But when you actually lend a gossiping ear, and oftentimes men feel as if they're counseling something, but no, you're actually just patty caking and gossiping with them. That's right, girl. I heard the same thing. You know what I mean? It's, yep, no, you right. You know what I mean? Just listen to her. Some of y'all even go so far as to listen to her talk about other men. Be a confiding shoulder for that, and to throw a little salt on it with them. Just straight feminine, but at the same time, if you are displaying these particular attributes, if you're going to gossip with the woman, again, you're going to be placing yourself on the same level as her or her homegirl. So you're trying to come back and demand your respect or ask for it. It's just not going to work in that capacity. Now, next, being irresponsible and unaccountable. This is a big one as well, because oftentimes as males or as men, you demand a certain caliber of respect, but the only thing about it is this woman is always watching you, especially if she lives with you and she's really, one of those ones that are around you. She's going to constantly be watching you. So she's going to see how you constantly respond to all situations and circumstances. She's also going to see how you conduct yourself. She's going to see if you have the ability to teach her anything, because typically she's going to be looking to pattern her ways after you if she's truly your woman, so to speak. And so with that in mind, with you, if she sees you not handling your business, being unaccountable, it's never your fault. If you can't handle your business, again, if you're irresponsible, you're supposed to do this, you're a liar, so to speak. So if you say this, it's a toss-up. You might do it, you might not. All of this contributes to you being viewed as less than the man that you desire to be viewed as in the eyes of this woman. One story that rings out very vividly in my mind is one day I had a mechanic that came, and he was looking at a vehicle I had at the time, and he was over there. It's early morning, so he came through. He up under the hood doing his thing, and his woman called him, and I can hear her blanking on the phone. I can hear her just snapping on him. But that's one thing. I ain't trying to be all in bro business. You know what I mean? That's his business. And so what happened was she ended up pulling up on him. He told her to bring her something to eat. Bring her something to eat or something like that. So I guess he thought he was doing something mackish. And I think he had left something at the house. But I don't know if he just wanted to see this girl or what. But I know when she pulled up on him, man, she was cussing this man slap out. She was calling him all type of bitches and hoes and and you need to be responsible, and why you always leaving something, this, that, and the third. I said, and I'm over here, mouth just dropped, like, bro, I know he not going, like, are you serious, bro? I'm thinking he finna knock the furniture, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking he finna do something. I'm like, he finna drag out this car, like, I'm not knowing what's finna happen. She drive off, he come over there laughing goofy as hell. Hey, you know how them Latino women be, they feisty. No, I don't know what you talking about, little bro. I don't. I know women don't talk to me like that. I don't get treated like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But I clearly saw that he had already made provision for that. And that's something that she did on the regular because she was all too comfortable in doing it. And I think in her mind, she actually knew that she was tolerating less than manly behavior. So, of course, it gave her liberty to handle this supposed to be man, however that she wanted to. And the worst part about it, I actually think that he liked being disrespected, but that's a different story for a different day. We're gonna go ahead and keep it pushing. One of the main reasons why I see where women aren't respecting the man in the relationship is due to the feminine behavior in the bedroom or behind closed doors. And again, we're gonna go ahead and talk about it, but I do understand that certain men have, certain fetishes, and things to that effect. But that's on you. But I can tell you that if you are allowing this woman to play in, anal cavities, things to this effect, and I'll be hearing, that's the old white man adage. Well, that's where the G spot is for the male. So if you're going to reach the the highest level of an man, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro. If you putting stuff in your booty, bro, like you want some shit, and this woman might not say nothing. She might complain like it's all good and whoop whoop whoop. And she, man, I done seen it all. I know women out here eating booty the whole nine. Like, I know women is nasty. Like, just how you niggas is nasty. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, but if you're going to, you know, participate in these type of behaviors with this woman, you know, or even the slave-like behaviors, like the dominatrix shit, like to get dominated and walked around the crib, this, that, and the third, and, you know, and spanked and shit and get punished and whatnot, you know, that's going to correlate over into the real relationship. So it's nearly going to be impossible for you to turn around and call shots and act as if you're running anything when you've been dominated out time and time again behind closed doors in the bedroom. You know, that's just going to seep out. You know, it's actually to be reversed. You know, typically men feel a certain dominance about themselves when they're handling a woman, or when they really know that they, you know, putting it down up in there. It's a certain feeling that they get. You're actually emasculating yourself, you know what I mean, and really pushing the dominance on these women, these dominatrixes, as they call them, I believe, or these man, these what's their names? Are these the mistresses, you know what I mean, all that type shit, you feel me? So if you like that type of stuff and like being dominated, you know, that's gonna play a large part of her disrespecting you in real life and around your friends, your partners, and this, that, and the third. So one more biggie that I cannot leave out, and I cannot stress this one enough, this might be a whole separate video in itself, but you have to stop riding dick. Never ride the dick of another man, especially in front of your woman. I recall once, you know, I was headed to the movies. Well, I was actually going to the movies in college, and man, you know, back then, you know, I had a cool little shawty back, like, just to put you in the mind of who I had or what she looked like. If you think of Foxy Brown, like at the You Could Catch Me at the hot spot with the bar, you know what I'm saying? You go look at that video. You know what I'm saying? With a straight hair. It shot look just like Foxy Brown, but a thick version though, like stupid thick. You know what I mean? You feel me? But so yeah, that's just a thick ass Foxy Brown and so you know what I mean? I come up in here and I've been with her for a little second. And so, you know, but it just so happened that we go to the movies and it's a young nigga behind the counter, he taking the order and whatnot. But I think at that time I had on like some new Air Max, like some 95s or some shit, you know what I mean? And bruh he stopped mid-order and said, put his hands up like this. He said, oh, he said, bro, you got the those 95s already, bro. They don't come out the damn, I've been wanting them, bro. He just stopped the whole order. And the look on Shawty's face when bruh did that, nigga, she gripped me a little extra tighter, a little extra harder, like, damn, my nigga fresh as hell. You did. And me and my partner, just another, you know, quick story like that shit. Me and my partner, we used to always look at that. Like anytime a man gives us a compliment in front of his shawty, we used to down to look at each other like, nigga, that's a knocking right there, you feel me? Because if it's impressive to you, just imagine rather how impressive it is to her. You know, so that just goes across the board, man. Don't just, you know, you know, prioritize money or glorify money in front of this woman, because any man who has money, that's going to impress her, you know. Or if you are glorifying cars, you know, you stop, oh my god, that's my dream car, man, bro, he got that car already, damn, look at the wheels, you know what I mean? Imagine how she gonna be, you know what I mean? Or imagine if he mess around, meet this woman, you know, what's gonna go down. You dig? So that's definitely just a brief side note there, and obviously I could go so much, you know, further into actually, you know, dick riding. It be going down on a daily basis, you know, but you know, we'll leave it there just for now. Just wanted to slide that one in there. Stop the dick riding, you know what I mean? Because she see you. But of course, there's so many other traits. These are just a few that I wanted to, you know, deal with, because I try to make these quick, but that's just a few, and I'm actually going to go in depth on a couple more topics in a few upcoming videos. So if you feeling the content, if it's been a benefit to you in any way, form, or fashion, definitely feel free, or feel compelled, rather, not feel free. I want you to feel compelled. I implore you to actually go ahead and hit the like button and go ahead and share this content as well. Go ahead and leave a comment too. All this helps the impressions and actually gets the content out there. So feel free to subscribe to the IG as well. Whatever that you're not subscribed to, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a second or two before we end this thing or close it out to go ahead and subscribe. And we're gonna start calling them teeth breaks. Since I got these beautiful teeth over here, so I know you love looking at this beautiful smile. So it's just like I'm definitely gonna dedicate just random times, about 5 seconds, 5, 6, 7 seconds at a time, for you to go ahead and smash that like button, or whatever, whichever one that you haven't done. If you've already liked the video, which you should do immediately, and go ahead and share it, or go ahead and leave a comment right now, tell me what's going on, so I can get back with you and I can holler at you as well. But and actually, let's go ahead and start that now. So teeth break. So yeah, shout out to me, and shout out to my teeth as well. And definitely, like I said, until next time, I appreciate everyone tuning in, and certainly be blessed.